Oh, the fuck was that? Was it the way the light was, guys? Did you see that? Hello, squad fam. I hope you guys are doing well. I am in Astoria, and I found this story about the White Lady of Astoria, and I wanted to kind of show you where the White Lady is and tell you the story about her history, because it's really sad and crazy. So, and maybe because a lot of people have seen the White Lady, we'll see the White Lady too. Okay, so we're gonna start here because it starts from here and it goes down. And so we'll walk around a little while I tell you the story. Okay, so near 44th Street, between Broadway and 34th Avenue, is the site where many residents have reported a woman wearing a high collared dress. In her white hair is in a bun, known to locals as the White Lady of Astoria. According to those who spotted her, she appears holding the hand of a child crying. Okay, and then as her specter passes you, the air is suddenly filled with the smell of lavender. The White Lady is believed to be the spirit of Elizabeth Hallett. Her husband, William Hallett, purchased the land in Astoria after he and Elizabeth fled from Connecticut. Now, they fled from Connecticut because Elizabeth was married, and she was married to an insane person. But in those days, that was the 1700s, you could not you weren't allowed. And that's all these houses with the little white things that were all built at the same time. This was about where she would come out. Okay, so she fled Connecticut. They fled and they came over here, and she married William. Okay, so this was in the mid 1700s. Now, during the revolt and the revolution, her husband and her 2 kids were killed by their 2 slaves, and she was trying to flee, and she ended up drowning in the East River. The East River and the Hell's Gate is really, there's a lot of bodies in there. So maybe we'll go and see that. But that's the story of Elizabeth. There's more. You can find a lot on her. And, yeah, maybe we should, I would take out the spirit box, but it's not that late. It's like 9:30 at night. But I figured sometimes at night you get orbs and stuff better than if you are, in the daytime when there's a lot of people roaming around. It's up in these houses, but she's seen, roaming. That's my aunt over there. We caught a glimpse of my aunt there. I'm sure she doesn't want to be on camera anyway. But so this is super crazy. I have a lot of stories. Actually, I could tell you some more stories about. There's a story about a gentleman who lived in one of these houses, and he had crazy stories about apparitions that were seen in these houses. And everybody had the same thing about the lavender. So let me see if I'll read you a little more on her. Maybe if we read a little more on her, she'll come out and say hello. Is this the one? No, this is the one I just was at. see if, I know I should have brought my, like, a better light. I just didn't. So it's hard to see. Because it's dark, like I said. But, okay. I'm going to read you. Okay, this gentleman talks about his mother's story. My brother and I were 3 and 6. We both had high fevers and were sleeping in my mom's bed. My mom said she heard someone walk down the hallway and she assumed it was my father as he worked late into the night. Then she said she smelled like sweet perfume or lavender. Someone sit on the edge of the bed, watching over us, but she never saw anybody. Rather, she just knew a presence was there, and she knew it was a lady who was higher in society, graceful and composed. So, that's his story. The tenant. The tenant's story was, my tenant stopped and asked me one day in front of the house if I had a ghost living there in his house. Yes. Now there's backyards, little backyards, so she could be walking anywhere. Anyway, my tenant stopped and asked me one day in front of the house. He said, I dreamt about a lady. I asked him to describe her, and he said her hair was done up in an old-fashioned bun. She was older. Her hair was white. She wore a dress that was cinched around the neck like in the early years. He said that he had peered outside the backyard window and saw someone looking up at him intently. And then there was his experience from the bedroom. The first night I stayed in the bedroom in the apartment, I spent the day helping my girlfriend move the rest of her stuff in, put a large mirror at the foot of the bed. So anyway, I woke up between 2 and 3. At least I felt awake. I saw a kind of dark, shadowy figure at the foot of the bed coming towards me. It seemed like an older woman, middle-aged, long hair past her shoulders, staring me down, crept towards the foot of the bed. She lowered down slowly as if she was going to go under the bed, but she kind of disappeared near my feet. Almost instantly, I started to begin to tingle and shake like I was shivering in both legs entirely. My head flexed backwards hard into the pillow. I called out for my girlfriend, but my muscles were so tight, I don't think she heard me, and I don't still to this day know if I was really awake. I began to feel like I was being pulled towards the bottom of the bed and the wall where the mirror was on. I felt like she was going to throw my body off the bed or across the room or into the mirror or something. And then, whoosh, it went down my body to my feet, and there she was standing at the bottom of the bed, staring at me, kind of laughing with a smirk. Turned towards the mirror and walked through it. I was awake for 2 hours after that. I never seen it again. So, yeah. Then there was also one more thing he had to say about Elizabeth and the ghost. So he said, so there was roots of a tree that were busting up the cement floor in a basement. So there was a tree that was really close to his basement in the back, and the concrete slab lifted, and there was something shiny and reflective. So using a branch, he worked the glittered object free from the concrete, which hidden it for centuries. And it was a piece of jewelry wrought from coarse industrial materials, and its circumference was the size of a United States silver dollar. And he shows you a picture of that, what he found. So interestingly enough, that's his ghost stories. about these apartments that he lived in as he was younger. So yeah, that's the story of the white lady in Astoria. Now, can we see her on our film? Elizabeth, you want to come out and talk to us? I don't know when the last time anybody saw Elizabeth was. Um, does this article have a date? No. I'm gonna go over here for a second, because this actual picture of the basement kind of looks like it's that house, but who knows? Trying to figure out if there's a basement here, because there's like a basement in the front of the house in one of them. But see the houses with the white like things? That was the row of houses, because then you have the different ones. So these were the rows of houses that were built where her big estate was. Anyway. So yes. Well, Elizabeth, I'm sorry for all that happened. I hope you're resting in peace. I hope you're enjoying, this is a nice area still. And I hope you're enjoying all the new found people and interesting stuff in Astoria. And I hope that maybe if I do a spirit box at my aunt's house, I would hope you would talk to me. What do you think? Want to try it? Maybe we could do it here. Let me get the spirit box. Yeah, we gotta get one too. Yeah, alrighty. Hello, spirits. I'm just curious if Elizabeth is still here. And what about her husband? Oh, you are here. Hello, Elizabeth. Well, sweetheart, I hope you're resting in peace. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm just standing outside where your house was, and no, it's lovely. It's lovely here still. Did you cross over, darling? Because I could help you cross over, Elizabeth, if you need. And your babies and your husband if they need to. Now that's the end of the houses with the... Those must have been built right after, huh? Can you say your name? Sorry, guys, you're not could only use the spirit box if the notifications are on. Food? Is Elizabeth here? Is it the Elizabeth I just told the story about? Come on, you want to walk? Yeah, we'll walk a little. Yeah, we'll walk. We're going to start heading back to the house, guys. Yeah, you can walk with us. What's your name, sir? Yeah, well, you can speak to me. We're going to walk to my grandma's house. We're going to hang out there. So you can speak to me when we get there. Yeah. No, it's not that far. We're in Astoria. Yeah, we don't want to scare the locals. Yeah. Thank you for talking with us. No, I'll talk to you when we get home. What is behind this bush? A house. No, I know. It is. Well, they can't see it because it's so dark, guys. Okay, so we got to listen to the EVPs. I know. Look at this place. This house? No, it's gorgeous, but nobody cleans the yard. But it's the house is nice.
It's beautiful.
I don't know, guys. Oh, the fuck was that? Was it the way the light was, guys? Did you see that? It was something. It looked like something flew into my camera. That was so freaking weird. It scared the crap out of me. Well, if you're here, you can walk up to the camera. Now I'm facing, over there. I don't know, guys. That was so freaking weird. I don't know. Was it the way the camera hit the light? I don't know. We're going to watch it back and we're going to find out. But that's the story of the white lady. Let me turn you around for a second. Say goodbye to you guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us, listening to ghost stories about the white lady in Queens. And, yeah, just fun stories. You know, I like my history. So, about ghosts anyway. So, yeah, maybe I'll take you guys to the East River one day. Tomorrow I'm going to go with Jonathan somewhere special. I'm not going to give it away. And we'll film something cool for you guys, though. In Manhattan. No, they like. My aunt's like, hopefully, like the ghosts, maybe they won't come out. But that's okay because it's a very nice historical place. So you guys are going to have fun there. And we will see you on the next adventure.